John chapter 15, verse 7. If you abide in me and my words abide in you, you shall ask what you will, and it shall be done unto you. I want to give our praises and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, or Ka Kodash, forgive me the spirit, to do this lesson. In this lesson, I'm going into how should you feel after you pray? Okay. How are you supposed to feel after you pray? Okay. And that's a powerful mindset to establish in belief in the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai for success in the spirit. Okay. And in general. All right. Now let's go back to it. Let's read it again. John chapter 15, verse 7. If you abide in me and my words abide in you. First of all, we have to realize who's speaking. Yahweh Shai is speaking right now. Okay. He's actually speaking these words. Okay. And when he says, if you abide in me and my words abide in you, meaning you believe him, you have faith in his words. Okay. You shall ask what you will, and it shall be done unto you. All right. So in the spirit of things, how should you feel after you pray? Well, if you abide in Yahweh Shai, therefore he abides in you, then you should have the confidence, okay, to walk away from that prayer with belief. No doubt at all. Okay. There should be zero doubt. Okay. Because the power of you abiding in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, okay, the power of you abiding in Yahweh Shai is huge. That opens up everything for you. Okay, that's that access that it talks about in Romans chapter 5, verse 1 on down. Okay, being justified by faith, we have access, right, to all these heavenly things. Therefore, we have peace with the Father. Okay, so it's a huge, huge deal. Okay, and when you read here, when it says, you shall ask what you will, and it shall be done unto you. But you have to believe it, though. That's the key. Okay, because believing in that faith, okay, is the key ingredient in abiding in Yahweh Shai, okay, which means it's also the key ingredient of having peace with the Father, Yahweh. Okay, like I quoted in Romans chapter 5, 1 on down. All right. Now we're going to go back to this chapter, but let's go to 1 John chapter 5. Let's start at verse 13. It says, these things have I written unto you, you that believe on the name of the Son of Yahweh. Okay, that's Yahweh Shai, right? You that believe on the name, which proves we got the name once again, man. Okay, of the Son of Yahweh, that you may know that you have eternal life, and that you may believe on the name of the Son of Yahweh. Again, it's saying that name. It said it twice in this verse 13. Okay, so Yahweh Shai, that name is so powerful and so worthy to be praised. Okay, just your belief on it is powerful, man. Don't let the world take you. Don't let your tribulations take you, us suffering take you from this mindset. Okay, we are being tried as gold in the fire. Okay, but we have access that the other people of the world don't have, though. All right, and they still getting judged. They still getting their ass toe up. They still dealing with heavy demons, way heavier than we're dealing with. Okay, that they can't escape because they don't have the power. They don't have that root in them. Okay, and Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Okay, so don't let it take away, all right, the power that we have in front of us. Yes, we suffer. Yes, we do. We suffer in the spirit. We suffer in the flesh. Okay, but when you suffer that with integrity and with belief and faith in Yahweh Shai, that name, we also have access to all these spiritual things, again, that the other people of the world, okay, and many other Jakes don't have access to. Okay, don't forget that. Verse 14, and this is the confidence that we have in him. that if we ask anything according to his will, he heareth us. Now let's go to will in verse 14 in the blue letter.
Strong's G 2307. Thelema. Thelema.
Okay, that's in the Greek. It says, of the purpose of Yahweh to bless mankind through Yahushai. Okay. Of the purpose of Yahweh to bless mankind through Yahushai. Okay. Let's go back. 1 John chapter 5, verse 14. And this is the confidence that we have in him, that if we ask anything according to his will, he heareth us. And I went to will in the Greek there. All right. Now, the main thing you should be asking for is spiritual things. Number one, in spirit. Okay. A wiser mind, rooted more. Okay. More strength to deal with the devils and the demons that we have to deal with in this world. That should be number one. Okay. But in general, if you're going to ask things from Yahweh Bashim Hawashai, you want to believe what you're asking. You don't want to play, because look who you're talking to. You think you're talking to Joe down the street? No. Okay. You talking to Yahweh Bashim Hawashai. All right. You have to believe that they can do anything at any time. It's not hard. Okay. But they're going to do it in their time. You got to believe that. So when you walk away after you pray, going back to that point, you don't worry about when is it going to happen, because you don't have that power on when. Okay. You don't have that power. But to walk away with the spirit of just, I believe only. I believe only. Then guess what? The Lord is going to drop it out of the sky, out of nowhere on you. It could be that day. It could be the next day. It could be the next week. But your belief is real. Okay, I'm going to say it again. Your belief is real whenever it's aligned with Yahweh Bashim Hawashai in all sincerity, in all power, understanding the power of those names. Okay, but if you walk away like, I don't know, well then why should he reward you when you can't even believe what you're praying for? You don't even believe they can do it. Okay? Or you being entitled in your spirit like they should do it right now because you say so. No, man, you got to put some respect on the names of Yahweh Bashim Hawashai. Okay? Verse 15. It says, and if we know that he heareth us, whatsoever we ask, we know that we have the petitions that we desired of him. Okay, now going back to verse 14, and this is the confidence. Let's go here. One of my favorite scriptures. Proverbs chapter 14, verse 26. And the fear of the Lord is a strong confidence, and his children shall have a place of refuge. Okay, so your confidence is going to be established through fearing Yahweh Bashim Hawashai in the first place. All right. The fear of the Lord is the root of wisdom, right? Period, man. That's the mind state you have to examine in yourself. Okay. To be confident, to feel strong, even though you're going through hell, even though you're suffering, even though you're being tried, your faith is on trial, but he will give you the strength through all that to believe anyway, because he controls it. Okay. Yahweh Bashim Hawashai controls your strength, if it's low, if it's high, if it's medium. They control the game. I should say. They control the whole thing, man. All right. That's why it says in Romans chapter 8, it talks about if Yahweh Bashim Hawashai before you, who could be against you? Says that for a reason, man. Says that for a reason. Now let's go back. Let's go back to John chapter 15. Let's start at verse 4. Abide in me, and I in you, as the branch cannot bear fruit of itself, except it abide in the vine. No more can ye, except you abide in me. Right, man. Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Shai again, which is why we push Yahweh Shai. We have been for years, and we're going to continue to do that. All right, because that's from the heavens, man. This message is coming from the heavens. That's where it's coming from. It ain't coming from me. Okay, it ain't coming from the prophets by ourselves. We just by ourselves. No, man. The Spirit, the Holy Spirit is coming from the heavens to us to tell you. Verse 5, I'm the vine, you are the branches. He that abideth in me, and I in him, the same bring forth much fruit. For without me, you can do nothing. We can't do nothing. Okay, so what we're doing, you know, is the work of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua in us. Okay, with these spiritual messages. It is not us. Okay, it's a spirit telling you, hey, if you want to ask me for something, you better believe. Okay, if you want to ask me, you better believe in Yahweh Shai, who is the mediator. You ain't getting right to me. That's a message to all you jakes out there, Most High, all day. All you say is Most High. Never say Yahweh Shai. Never say it. Okay, all day. That's what I see, man, for years. Most High, Most High, Most High, Most High. Just disrespectful, man. Like somehow the Most High gonna respect you or have favor towards you because you keep saying the Most High, Most High, Most High bless, Most High this, Most High that. No, Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, and without that mind frame and belief in Yahweh Shai, you ain't getting nothing heard. They ain't answering nothing. You can pray all you want to, man. You can walk away with that fake confidence all you want. You don't know what you're doing. Okay, we telling you how to do it properly so that you can align yourself and have that real confidence in something that's real power from the heavens. Okay, not that fake for show. I'm an Israelite, not that fake for show. We talking about real. All right, verse 6. If a man abide not in me, he is cast forth as a branch and is withered, and man gather them and cast them into the fire, and they are burnt. Right? Okay, so either you abide in Yahweh Shai, or you're going to get burnt up. Okay, you're going to get burnt up. All right, so for those who abide in Yahweh Shai, man, we have power. No matter what we go through, no matter how many times we feel like we're falling and getting back up and just that cycle, we have power still that the others don't have, man. You got to remember that, man. You have to. That's one of the keys, man, to keep you on track. Okay? That's one of the keys to keep you in the straight gate. No matter what's happening to you, you're still able to get back up and believe in that name and the power of that name. Okay, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua wants you to see the power in this, not just the ooze in the eye and ouch in my side. I'm frustrated. I don't feel good. He wants you to believe beyond that. Okay, even when he's chastising you, whooping your ass like a father is supposed to do. It tells you in the scriptures, man. If you endure chastisements, he deal with you as sons and daughters. Okay? We have to endure to believe. You get it? We have to endure to keep our faith. You get it? All right? Keep your eyes on the power. Keep your eyes on Yahweh Shai, because he's the one that has to come down here and get your ass. Kiss the son, lest he be angry. All right? So just a quick lesson in the spirit, man. A quick exhortation, man, to when you pray, man, for one, be prepared, first of all. Okay, I did a lesson on that some time back. Be prepared correctly. Be prepared to believe. All right? But when you walk away after you pray, don't doubt. For what? Because true belief, okay, true faith and belief is when you walk away and you don't worry about it at all. Why? Because you believe. So it's finished. It's done. That's how you got to look at it. Okay, so With that, I hope you're edified. I want to give our praises and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakha, Quadash, forgive me the spirit to do this lesson. Double honors to the elders, great millstone, and shalom to your Akim after this, doing the truth and sincerity. Shalom.